This is my 1968 Ford Torino. I picked it up in 1995. I thought it was a cool looking car. Most people thought it was an ugly car at that time, but I've always liked it. And it's a good driving car. It was a super clean car, all original paint on it, original interior, original motor, a small block Ford. I'm a fan of the big small block Fords instead of the big block, so that was a big plus for me. It was a daily driver. I drove it for quite a bit. My wife drove it to work almost daily, and we took it on a lot of road trips. It's just a really good driving car. When my wife came down with cancer, sat in the driveway, covered up for 10 years. And just until recently, I uncovered it, washed it up, started working on the brakes, starting to get roadworthy again. And I'll start driving it some more. I've been working with Chip since the 90s. I forget exactly what year. That was at Hot Rods by Boyd when he started working there. And I've just kind of followed him around ever since. Yeah, it's always fun working here. You never know what you're going to work on. And just seeing Chip with the ideas that he comes up with, he never runs out of ideas. It's just unbelievable. He always throws new ideas out there.
It's actually sat in his driveway for the last 10 years. We just got Petey's new tires on it. He's already done the brakes. He's getting this back on the road. Richard from Magnaflow brought a new system for him to build all the exhaust, but I can't be happier for Petey to have his car back on the road. And thank you to BF Goodrich and to Magnaflow and all the other people that are helping to get Petey's dream back on the road. You've had this car 30 years?
30 years, bought it in 1995.
I thought you had this before I ever went to work for Boyd's.
Nope.
Okay. And when you first bought it, what was your intentions?
Just to drive it. Actually, everybody thought it was an ugly car back then, and I liked it.
I've always liked these. Yeah, they're cool. And then Troy built that real nice one.
Yeah. And I've driven this thing a lot. I mean, we used to drive it to downtown Long Beach for work every day, and I've driven it to Washington quite a bit. It's a great car on the freeway.
Oh, that's cool. How many times have you gone to Washington now?
I think 4 times in it.
Wow, that's cool. How many miles are on that?
130,000. I think I'll put 100,000 on it.
That's
and it
awesome.
still runs like a champ. Things always ran
It does.
great.
It's like brand new.
The ride's good, drive's good.
These tires are great.
Yeah, I love the BFGs to have a heavier sidewall. It's a little more firm. It's a kind of a taller tire.
It doesn't feel like a boat.
No.
Which a lot of these old cars do.
On the thinner sidewall tires, they're all mushy.
Yeah, so the corner's nice. It doesn't feel like you turn the wheel and then the car takes a set and then starts to turn.
Yeah.
It turns when you turn it. Of all the cars that you've been involved with, what was your favorite?
I'd have to say the Impression.
Yeah.
Impression tops it all.
That's mine too.
It's a fun build.
We had an incredible team then.
So excited to get this thing back on the road. It's been sitting so long.
How long was it sitting?
10 years in the driveway with a car cover on it.
Why was it sitting?
Well, Bree was sick.
Yeah.
My life went on hold.
You had other priorities.
Yeah, so we just sat there with a cover on it. I'd start it up once in a while, but that was it.
So to get it back on the road, what'd you have to do mechanically?
All the brakes were trashed.
Okay.
Wheel cylinders, calipers, hoses, everything.
Oh wow. All right.
So we replaced everything in the brake system. And much it. Everything seems in pretty good shape.
Would you ever consider painting this car?
I don't know. It's a toss-up. It's nice having all original paint.
Yeah.
A lot of the paint got destroyed having a cover on it. The hood got really trashed. Having a car cover on it for so long. But it's not bad.
No, it's not. It's only original once. But
Yeah.
Petey actually took me for a ride around the block in this car today, and I can't believe how nice this car drives. You know, one of the coolest things about this car is the fact that it is still original paint. I remember when Petey first got this car, it looked almost brand new, but sitting in his driveway, you know, some of the paint has gone away, and he's making that decision right now of whether he should fix it or keep it all original. Now, if it were mine, I would try to find a paint that matches this in, you know, its original lacquer. Lacquer's hard to find, but if he can find some original lacquer paint, I would just fix this hood rather than repainting the whole thing. You don't find them like this anymore. And that's what's so cool about this to me, is the fact that it is exactly what it came as when it was new.
It's been so long since I drove it, but now I'm starting to drive it. It drives so nice. I forgot how well it drove.
We got Richard Waiters from Magnaflow coming up, and he's gonna give Petey a little surprise. Richard's here.
What does he have?
He's got a little surprise for you. It's Ivan Stewart in the passenger seat. You get to do whatever you want with him today. You making a lot of deliveries today?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's nice.
It's fancy.
Is this it?
That's yours.
And those?
And the mufflers.
Sweet.
I'll grab the backside. We'll get this open. Yeah, this is just one of our pipe kits.
Nice. That's what it needs.
So we've seen these before.
Yep.
Exhaust now is pretty well rounded out.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I mean, this thing is, what from what Chip described, it's pretty much like a jewel that you've kept alive and ready running on stock parts. So
Yeah.
Is it
Now
still
we'll have
all stock?
No, not stock, but it was replaced probably about 20 years ago.
Okay.
It's due for a new one.
don't have to worry about rust and rot through anymore. We got all stainless parts going in. So
Very good. Those are cool. Nice.
I mean, basically what we're going to look for here is we want a little throatier note, but you kind of want something that's mellow to match kind of like the stock appeal. So this is kind of our mid-range of that. It's going to give it a little bit of performance sound and not sacrifice the comfort inside.
Nice. That's perfect. Can't wait to get that on.
Did you order the no drone mufflers?
No drone.
For this one, this is just the standard tube and pipe kit. We'll kind of see where we go. We haven't done a whole lot of work with the bigger chassis and like the 70s Ford stuff, as well as, you know, we're talking the Torino, the Mercury, I forget what the other model was, but the bigger cabin. So I'll be curious to get his feedback to see what we have to do. But we do have a solution in case we have that.
Perfect.
Nice.
I was just joking.
Hey, you know, but that's the thing is today, people want to get the most from their exhaust, so we're trying to build in all the features that you can add as you go along.
Very cool.
Nice.
So you'll have to let
All
me know
right.
how it goes, Petey.
Yep. Will do.
You doing this tonight?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
That's my
Perfect.
cue to go.
Very good.
I like your tailgate. I had that in high school.
Power tailgate.
My 56 pickup, I made it an electric tailgate.